In this video, we're going to talk about one of the world's most recognized and beautiful flowers, the poppy. You probably know it for its delicate petals, but believe me, it has a surprisingly deep and complex history. We're going to explore everything from what it looks like to the powerful symbols it holds. Okay, so let's dive right in. What exactly makes a poppy a poppy? Let's get down to the basics. Visually, you just can't miss them. They're absolutely stunning. You've got these showy, almost paper-like petals that can be pretty much any color you can imagine, all around that very distinct center. And here's a fascinating little detail. Those petals are all crumpled up inside the bud, just waiting to burst open. But there's more than meets the eye. If the plant gets hurt, it oozes this milky latex. It's a little defense mechanism, and a hint at the complex chemistry that we'll get into a bit later. And when it comes to size, well, they can definitely make an impression. Some types can get surprisingly tall, shooting up over a meter in height, and the flowers themselves can be huge, stretching up to 15 centimeters across. Just imagine that, one single bloom making that big of a vibrant splash of color. So, where on earth can you actually find these vibrant flowers? Well, their story is thought to have started in the Mediterranean, but their beauty was just too good to keep in one place. They've gone totally global. Today, you'll find poppies grown in gardens in temperate climates all over the world. They usually bloom from spring into early summer, giving us that iconic pop of color right when everything is coming to life. Now, here's the really great part. You can bring this beauty right into your own garden. And you know what? It's probably way easier than you think. Okay, here's the key tip. Poppy seeds need light to grow. Seriously. So don't go burying them deep in the dirt. All you have to do is sprinkle them right on the surface of the soil in a nice sunny spot that drains well. Pop them out in the fall or early spring, press them gently into the soil, give them a good watering, and then just let nature do its thing. They have basically got two options here. You can plant annual poppies, which live for just one season, but they often reseed themselves so you get a whole new show next year. Or you could go for perennials. These guys are in it for the long haul. They'll come back year after year. The only catch with perennials from seed is that you need a little patience. They usually won't flower until their second year. You do have to watch out for a few things, like common garden pests, aphids, and thrips. But the real enemy here is root rot. Poppies absolutely hate having wet feet, so making sure your soil has good drainage is the #1 secret to keeping them healthy and happy. And if you want to bring that beauty indoors for a vase, there's this really fascinating trick to make them last. It sounds a little dramatic, I know. But trust me, it works wonders. By quickly searing the cut end of the stem with a flame, you seal it. This simple little move stops that milky sap from leaking out and clogging things up, which means the flower can actually drink the water in the vase. It's a tiny step that makes a huge difference, keeping your bouquet looking fresh for days. But the poppy story goes so much deeper than just the garden. It has a rich life in our kitchens and an even more powerful place in our history. And that brings us to a question I bet a lot of you have wondered about. What about the poppy seeds we see on bagels and in cakes? Are they safe to eat? The simple answer is yes, absolutely. The poppy seeds you find in food are perfectly safe. It's all about the timing. They're harvested long after the flower has bloomed, at a point where the potent opiate alkaloids are pretty much gone. Any traces left are so tiny that they have no effect on you at all. And hey, not only are they safe, they're a nutritional powerhouse. Get this, poppy seeds actually contain more calcium by weight than sesame seeds do. That's fantastic for bone health. The poppy's relationship with people is ancient. It was domesticated in Europe as far back as 6000 BC. From there, it traveled the world. We see it in ancient Egyptian art, and the Greeks and Romans associated it with sleep and peace in death. But its most powerful modern meaning, that was forged in World War I. The soil on the battlefields of Flanders was just churned up and devastated. And yet, in all that destruction, the resilient red poppies were among the first plants to bloom. This incredible sight inspired the famous poem In Flanders Fields, and ever since, it has been this enduring symbol of sacrifice, remembrance, and ultimately of peace. It just goes to show you how multifaceted this flower really is. So, to wrap things up, here are a few final surprising facts that prove there's always more to learn about the poppy. From its uniquely colored pollen, some species have dark blue pollen, how cool is that? To its roll-on money, the poppy is just full of surprises. Even the oil from its seeds is so stable, it's not just for cooking, it's used in things like paints and cosmetics. That just shows you how versatile this plant truly is. So, from a delicate sign of spring to a source of nutrition and a profound symbol of our own history, this simple flower holds a whole world of meaning. Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.